Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, let me introduce myself. My name is FAYAD HAUZANNADHIR. I'm the LSPR Communication and Business Institute Indonesia, studied under the supervision of Mr. Charles Bonar Sirait as my mentor and lecturer. I'm here today to talk to you about a climate change issue that is very important for the sustainable world. So, the first question is, what is climate change? The definition of climate change by National Geographic is the long-term alteration of temperature and typical weather patterns in a place. Climate change could refer to a particular location of the planet as a whole. Climate change may cause weather patterns to be less predictable. These unexpected weather patterns can make it difficult to maintain and grow crops in regions that rely on farming because expected temperature and rainfall levels can no longer be relied on. Climate change has also been connected with other damaging weather events such as more frequent and more intense hurricanes, floods, downpours, and winter storms. The Earth temperature is rising every year, as we all know. According to the 2020 Global Climate Change Report from NOAA, National Center for Environmental Information and Climate.gov, every month of 2020 except December was in the top 4 warmest on record for that month. In December, the presence of a moderately strong La Nina event cooled the tropical Pacific Ocean and deepened the global average warmth. The month turned out as only the 8th warmest December on record. Despite La Nina, 2020 ranked as the second warmest year in the 141-year record for the combined land and ocean surface, and land areas were hottest on record. Many parts of Europe and Asia were record warm, including most of France and northern Portugal and Spain, most of the Scandinavian peninsula, Russia, and southern East China. We are in big trouble. And also future generations are in big trouble too because of this issue. But for now, it will continue to get warmer and storms will grow more intense with longer periods of drought in between. But longer term, if emissions continue to rise unchecked, the climate disaster will be so severe they will destabilize entire nations, send millions of refugees across borders, cause widespread extinction of most species in Earth, and melt the polar ice caps, leaving most of the world's coastal cities several feet underwater. All this could take centuries, but something like the sudden collapse of agriculture would trigger immediate chaos in society. If this issue continues, a solution is found. The worst scenario will occur. What I mean by the worst scenario are the collapse of food production which will cause extreme hunger. This extreme hunger will make chaos in society. So, what about climate change in Indonesia? According to the information from carbonbrief.org, Indonesia was the world's 4th largest emitter of greenhouse gases in 2015. The current government has pledged to cut emissions by 29 to 41% by 2030 compared to a business as usual scenario. As Indonesians, we must fully support the government in order to achieve the goals. We can reduce carbon footprint by doing things like plugging leaks in our home insulation, installing smart thermostat, taking public transport, taking less airplane trips, buying an electric car, and putting solar panels on our roof. A big one is eating less meat. The conclusion is, climate change is the huge problem. Every single human in this world faces the big trouble. This issue can make chaos in society because extreme hunger. But we have finally reached a moment where nearly every country in the world agrees this is a huge problem and seem ready to commit at least taking some kind of action, and what we can do as citizens for helping our Earth is by doing things that suggested before. That's all from me. I would like to thank you for your attention and hope that this sharing session give all of you a clear understanding of climate change and this issue in my country. If you have need further and detailed information regarding the issues, kindly text in comment column below this video. Have a great sustainable world. Thank you.